Good evening, 2K Hoopers, and welcome to another WR Pro-Am League broadcast. Tonight, you are tuned in for the WR Pro-Am League Season 18 Finals on the PlayStation 4 side. This is a best-of-7 championship series between Farewell and Greatness. $12,000 going to the victor in this best-of-7, so sit back, relax, get your popcorn, find your seat, because we have a long Sunday night of 2K Hoops. I'm your host and commentator for the evening, SnowBikeMike, getting ready for Game 1 and tip-off, so let's jump right in to the action. Center, Goofy. Sit back, relax, and grab your popcorn and your seat because you have a best-of-5 Season 18 Finals right now on twitch.tv/WRProAmLeague. Game 1 tips off right now between these two top teams. I told you we have 10 great players. We're going to jump into that all evening long as we talk about this, but right now the two big men ready to jump, and Team Farewell in the gold unis will win the tip-off right here. And let's just jump into it. Football guy, going to be the primary ball handler on this possession. He's going to duck and dive right through the defense and gets an easy dunk right there to start off this matchup. Farewell coming hot off of their WGS Invitational Championship. That's right, they won the Warriors Gaming Squad Invitational Championship just a couple weeks ago, so you know they are ready to hoop. They are a great squad. Let's make sure we can give you the best possible broadcast in front of you as well. And we're going to jump right into it. We do have a white scorecard down below, so it's going to be tough right here. It's going to be tough. This is a best-of-7. Oh, boy, we're locked in for a long one here, folks. Looks like Farewell's going to put up a long three. That is not going to be good. And we're going to get a reset right now with Rob pulling down a big-time rebound for his squad. And now back to it, Reg. That's going to be a push through, and I believe that's Duck on the foul. So we'll get a reset. 14 seconds on the shot clock now. We're about a minute into action of game number 1. As you can see from the WR Pro-Am League, this is a best-of-7. So we're going to be here for quite some time, y'all. It's going to be a fun evening. It's Sunday night, so make sure to wear your black because it's Championship Sunday. And Reg's going to slice and dice right to the hoop right there for an easy dunk for Farewell. It's 4-0. I know you can't see it, but I'll do my best to try to keep track of the scorecard right there. But Farewell playing away, going to be up 4-0 to start, and that's going to be a great answer back by Goofy, your Season 1 NBA 2K League champion from Knicks Gaming, representing the Big Apple, now going down to Memphis. That's right. He's going to be playing for Grizz Gaming here in Season 3 of the NBA 2K League. He's a very vocal leader, and he's going to be getting on his team for letting that one up. Reg knocks down a big-time three, and now Reg with 5 points, team leading 7-2. About 2 minutes into the first quarter of game number 1. Backcourt violation on Duck. And Farewell continues to keep this early game momentum right now as we start this one off here on your broadcast. And let me tell you what, they're going to get loud. This Farewell team coming hot off of their WGS Invitational Finals Championship win. They got Rob a draft spot, and they are eager to get this money. $12,000 on the line for Season 18. A big time prize pool right now, and that three is going to be no good, but Rob pulls down a big time rebound. They're going to get the reset. Reg, though, throws one up, and Rob gets another offensive rebound. We're going to get a third opportunity right now for Team Farewell, and can't guard Rob. Almost knocks down the three. 2 offensive rebounds, and a three would have been sweet for him on that possession. Can't get that one to go, but a great transition look here for Greatness to get back into it. It's 7-4 halfway through the first quarter of action, and Team Greatness looking a little shaky right now. We usually see this in our series no matter what game it is. Usually game 1, we come out here, both teams kind of feel each other out and get into their routine. So let's see who gets that bump in the action, and that's a great stop by Truth right now. Back on the run to make it a 1-point game, and they get that one to drop by Goofy. And the leader here has now got 4 points for the big man Goofy on Team Greatness. Of course, we touched on it. Goofy going to be a big one to watch. That's a big knockdown by Rob. He's going to have a big matchup right there. But we talked about Goofy, NBA 2K League Season 1 champion, representing Knicks Gaming, now heading over to represent Grizz Gaming for Season 3 of the NBA 2K League. And, of course, at small forward, you have ZDS, one of my favorite, one of the lethal shooters out there, Screddy. So you got to keep an eye on him as he is looking to shoot the leather off the basketball any chance he gets. That's going to be a great steal, and we're back on the run with greatness as they get a bucket to drop, and I think we have a 10-10 ball game if I can read through that white title screen. But, of course, we'll keep you updated as we jump in to the end of the quarter. Welcome in, everybody, to another WR Pro-Am League broadcast. Thank you all so much for jumping in on a Sunday evening. You got a long one ahead of you, best of 7. So make sure to hit that follow button up at the top of your screen to never miss an upcoming WR Pro-Am League broadcast. And just like that, Reg is going to put down a big one and gets the and one. He's going to look at 8 points here in the first quarter, and he's getting it done from the inside off the dribble and the outside with the shot. Can't convert the three-point play, and their team is going to be up by 2 right now in a 12-10 ball game. And a great extra pass down to Goofy, and Goofy puts the whole defensive team on his back as he gets a great throwdown right there. Believe the score is 12-12 now with a minute remaining here in the first quarter of game number 1. So take your seat, get comfortable if you're just joining us right now between Farewell and Greatness. Now Reg back on the grind. He's been doing it up. 7 points for him. Can't get that one to drop. And we're going to have a nice long rebound in favor of Greatness, who's going to be back on the run. Goofy will stop. Great defense there to pick him up in transition. And we're going to get a reset here with the half-court offense coming in from Duck, who so far has been quiet, though. Everybody knows Duck and his name. Duck was trying to change me up today, trying to give me a bunch of different nicknames he wanted me to call him, but we're just going to stick with Duck for him. A great alley-oop right there down low to the big man to put his team up by 2. And we see Greatness a little bit on a run here and finding their rhythm at the end of the first quarter to kind of slow down Team Farewell, who really came out hot. And that's Football Guy, with a nasty step back 3 from the top of the arc right there. And I believe that puts his team back up by 1. 8 seconds left now. And let's see what Duck can do here late into the first quarter. He's going to have to act quick. Kicks it over to Screddy, and that's not even going to get close. And that will be the end of your first quarter right now with Team Farewell up 15-14 over Greatness. And you're in for a good one right here. Like I said, 2 of the top teams, 10 of the best players. That's a big-time 3 coming in from deep right there. But, of course, you talk about Duck. You talk about Screddy. You talk about Goofy. And then you got Truth and Crush on the squad as well for Greatness. On the opposite side, you have Farewell. They're coming hot off of their WGS Invitational Championship over on the PlayStation 4 side. Reg, Football Guy, Tack, Tuck, Unit, and Rob. Rob securing that NBA 2K League Season 3 draft spot with that Warriors Gaming Invitational Championship win. And so this team is flying high. They've been playing great, and they are all over your WR Pro-Am League tournaments and events. They're all over the Pro-Am community. Every time you look up, this Farewell squad is definitely in it to win it. So you have a really great matchup here. Some 2K Pro players, and then, of course, some big-time community names on the opposite side. Screddy can't convert that deep 3, and we're still looking for him to get red hot, as we know he can. And that's going to be a smart foul to slow down the transition. And we'll get a reset right now here with Farewell, playing away in the gold uniforms against Greatness in the white. And can't guard Rob now up at the top, getting guarded by Goofy. And this is going to be a fun matchup to see the 2 big men colliding on the offensive and defensive side. Goofy, a very vocal leader on the opposite side. Rob definitely fits the role for this team, does it all as the big man, shining the glass, getting the buckets when needed. And that's going to be a great drop down by Truth to pick up the dive. And now they're going to be back on the run. No foul coming in to stop the transition, but they do a great job to pick everybody up, slow them down. And now we're going to jump into this half-court offense, and Duck, his screen of the night, is going to be a big one right there as they got 20 points on your scoreboard. Of course, if you're watching this, even let me know who you got in the chat. I want to hear from all of you. Kevin ASX, Tay Gatto, Apollo's Truth. It's great to see you out there in the chat. Let me know who you got in this best of 7. Farewell or Greatness. $12,225 on the line for the winner. Little consolation prize as well for second place. They're going to be walking away with $500. So nobody is walking away without any money in their pockets. But man, $12,000. I got to say, I've been in the 2K community for quite some time. I've been helped shoutcasting a lot of WR Pro-Am League events, but $12,000, woo! This is a lot of money on the line. I got to say, somebody put me on their squad. Get me in this game because I would love to compete for a chance at some of this money right here. And that's a great find down to Tack Tuck on that baseline cut, and you got to love it. Apollo's Truth is coming in. He says, Snowbike Mike, I got greatness this evening. That's a great choice right there. Some big-time names over for this squad, but you're going to have to be careful, of course, with Farewell. They're going to look to shut down these NBA 2K leaguers and try to continue their win streak here. As Truth now kicks it in to Duck. Duck coming hot off of that big-time green at the top of the key. Let's see what he can get this possession as he breaks down the defense in the nasty left-handed drive. Nobody in the lane, and that leads to an easy slam for him as he currently has. Ooh, can't see that one, but he's shooting 3 of 4 with 3 assists right there. That's what you're looking for Duck, of course, anytime he hits the court. Big-time point guard here for the community. Let's see where he goes, of course, as we look into your NBA 2K League Season 3 grind. Your combine window starts tomorrow. That's right. I hope that you are ready to compete and grind for your chance at the NBA 2K League Season 3 draft pool because the combine starts tomorrow. We cannot wait to see you all go out there and shine and work hard. This is going to be a ton of fun. Remember, tomorrow your combine window opens. A lot of great tips and tricks coming in from NBA 2K League GMs, players, scouts, analysts, everybody giving you some tips to success. So make sure to go check them out on social media. Make sure you're reading them, writing them down, preparing to know what is best from the NBA 2K League Combine. I mean, big shout out to my guy Dirk out there competing. Nacho giving you some great tips. I got to say, I loved reading his tips to success. So make sure you're checking those out. Make sure you're getting prepared for a fun Combine window coming up starting tomorrow. Your NBA 2K League Season 3 grind begins tomorrow evening. Now, Reg, a great pump fake. Good patience on Reg to get that up and under. And, of course, I'm sorry, I can't tell you what Farewell score is. I've lost the count here on this one. But Team Greatness with 26 points, a minute and a half remaining. And, oh, we got an ankle breaker right there. And Duck knocks down another big-time 3. And he's definitely got it going for himself here, shooting 4 of 5 from the field. And now Farewell got to find a way to slow this team down. That's a great extra pass. Tack Tuck able to knock it down from the corner with the full white. He's got 7 points, shooting 100% from the outside. But watch out. Everybody get ready to guard because Duck has his takeover badge, and he's going to look to ankle break right now. Kicks it over to Screddy. They're going to get the reset over to Duck. 10 seconds on the shot clock, and he is flying down into the key. A big-time rejection on the chase down block, and now with 4 seconds, that's going to be Crush. Has to act quickly. Kicks it down into the paint between multiple defenders, and that's a big-time up right there for Greatness. The bailout, whoo, what a good one there. That was going to be something scary there. They able to convert. Now 30 seconds, so we're going to see both teams with about 1 or 2 possessions each, and Reg is going to go to work right now. Reg ducks and dives through the defender, stops and pops. I call that the dimes move right there. When you break down your defender, stop right at the free throw line and just put up the easy jumper. Reg knocks that one down. Greatness with 31 points. Duck still with his takeover badge to end the half. 10 seconds now on the game clock. Let's see what he can do. He's going to look to try to break down his defender. That's Tack Tuck on the lockdown. And a great find over there to Ed Truth. And, of course, the big one is when you got Duck lit up with the takeover badge, it's going to be all eyes on him trying to break down the defender, and you lose sight of the other players on the court. A great backdoor cut to end the half, and that's going to be a 33-26 game heading into the second half of action. Duck with 13, Goofy with 10, Screddy, though, with the big old goose egg. So we'll see if this shooter can get hot, but it doesn't really matter as his team is up 33-26 one more time. We're going to pause for a quick station identification. What is going on, 2K Hoopers? It's your boy, SnowBikeMike, coming to you live from the WR Pro-Am League broadcast booth. We want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in tonight for this Best of 7 Championship Series here on the WR Pro-Am League Twitch channel. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that follow button at the top of your screen to never miss an upcoming WR Pro-Am League event. Remember, you and your 5 can get involved by going to wr-league.com to sign up for all their upcoming tournaments, leagues, and events on both Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Thank you so much. Let's jump back in to our second half of action for game number 1. And Farewell knocking down a big-time three during our intermission right there. And now a 36-29 game, a 7-point lead in favor of Greatness. Make it 9 off that pick and roll from Goofy, and a great extra pass there to find the big man cutting down Goofy now with 12 points. He is playing very well. And, of course, we're going to keep our eyes on the big man, your NBA 2K League Season 1 champion, looking to continue his grind. And that's going to be Rob with a big-time offensive rebound. Now we're going to get a reset for Farewell. Rob has been doing it up on the offensive side, pulling down some big-time boards, allowing his team a second-chance opportunity, but they need to convert, missing some opportunities on the offensive possession. And now Greatness looking to continue to extend this lead, currently up by 9. Let's see if they can make it double digits. That would be our largest lead of game number 1. And we're early here in second half of action, so definitely plenty of time to come back. A good tip pass right there, reading the passing lane, and they're on the run. And that's going to be some great defense, though, coming in from Duck to play a little cat and mouse, picks up the ball handle, and then actually drops down into the painted area to stop Tack Tuck, and there's going to be a quick foul coming in to stop the transition. So now on the opposite side, Farewell got to find a way to get the ball in the basket. They desperately need some points to try to slow down this run of Greatness, who really picked it up at the end of the first quarter, controlled the second quarter of action, and now have been running away with this one here in the second half. We're 2 minutes in. That's a missed opportunity. Goofy pulls down the offensive rebound, but it doesn't touch rim, so that will be a shot clock violation right there. So now back in favor of Farewell. That's the stops that they need. Now they got to get it done on the offensive side. Who will it be? Will it be Reg blowing up? Will it be Football Guy? And just as I say that one, watch out. That pass is almost taken there by the defender, but they will get the ball underneath their own hoop. 16 seconds now, so they got to move pretty quick here. And let's see what we're going to have coming in from Reg. He tried to kick it over to Football Guy to get away from the lockdown. Nope. He tries to get the kick out to Rob. That's an easy steal. That's a transition dunk for Crush. And they're back on the run now. 40 to, I believe, 29 points here. So Farewell struggling here to start the third quarter. 2.5 remaining. And Goofy's got his badge on. He's ready to take over. Reg trying to stay away from the takeover badge. Him and Rob working it. Puts it up no good. And Goofy's going to read that rebound, take it down for himself, and he's going to go all the way across half court now, dribbling it up. Watch out for the big man point guard now. Kicks it over to Duck for the reset. 13 seconds, 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Duck left wide open. Can he get it full white? No good. And Farewell's on the run up to Football Guy. And oh! A highlight reel looking dunk as he hoops it to himself with the 360 behind the back, and that was something special coming from Farewell. Could that be the boost that they need to try to get back involved, though? And unfortunately, Goofy quickly silences that run, and they continue to stay up right now for this Greatness team. They're playing very well. They have 5 great players, 2 NBA 2K leaguers as well. So going to be a big one here to continue to battle with. Football Guy now going up to it. Again, the same dunk. And Football Guy putting on a little show right here for this home crowd. As they are playing away, he's still making people get up on their feet. Some nasty dunks coming in from Football Guy at that shooting guard position. That's what they need, but they got to get some stops. And Duck is not going to be stopped as he gets the easy drive and dunk right there for himself. Now 44 to probably about 33, 32 area. So still in control by about double digits, I believe. Reg and the squad are going to have 5 minutes, and they're going to really have to pull this one together to try to get involved. Reg has to kick out of that one. A 50-50 pass does get pulled down by Unit. And now timeout coming in from Rob. 3 seconds on the shot clock. This is going to get bad right here. They're going to have to drop a quick inbound play and try to reset right away. Every possession is going to be crucial for this team as we head into the final 5 minutes. A good find off that wing cut, but Football Guy gets rejected, and Greatness now is going to be on the run. A great step up by Rob to stop that dribble in transition. And now they will get a little bit of a half-court set here. But Duck just breaks down the defender, kicks it to Goofy, and Goofy rises above the rim, and he looks good. 46-33 coming in. Thank you so much, Perry. I appreciate that, Jay. And just like that, we do have a number now. It is 46-36, I believe. So we will have a 10-point game nearing the end of the third quarter of action right now. Duck going to kick it down to Goofy. This will be your final possession of the third. Goofy going to kick it back to him. Both players trying to break down the defense, and Duck just does that. But a great step up over on the corner. There's the stop, and that will be the end of the third. A 10-point lead. 46-36 in favor of Greatness. Game number 1 of a best-of-7 series. It's the WR Pro-Am League Season 18 Finals on the PlayStation 4 side between Farewell and Greatness. $12,000 on the line for the winner. $500 going in favor of second place. So, of course, a whole lot of money on the line. Bragging rights and the right to be called WR Pro-Am League Season Champions. And right now, Greatness is up by 10, 46-36. Big thank you to everybody in the chat right now. If you are listening and watching on twitch.tv/WR Pro-Am League. And a big-time knockdown coming in from the corner. Make it 49-36 as Greatness has 5 minutes away from taking game number 1 of this best-of-7, keeping the momentum on their side. Football guy trying to break down the defense. They got to get their offense clicking right away if they want to try to cut into this double-digit lead and make something interesting happen. And that was a pro hop into maybe a second pro hop. That almost looked like a travel to me, but they're going to not get called for that one. Reg will stop the transition run out right there. And Greatness looking to continue to add on to their lead right now. Duck puts up a nasty green there, and that's 52 points in favor of Greatness. This lead continues to grow the momentum on their side. Duck has answered the call in this game right now, and Reg is going to have to battle back. He needs to answer up against his fellow point guard across the way. And Reg's now going to drive in. He actually gets that one to drop between multiple defenders. A good ball roll right there, and Reg knocks one in, but still a big-time deficit. 52-38 is your point total right now with 3 minutes remaining. Duck looking to continue his hot streak, and he's going to get a foul called in from Unit. So we're going to get a reset right now. 14 seconds back up on the shot clock. 3 minutes on the game clock. This is Greatness's game to lose. They get to control the narrative. They can eat away the clock. They can have some possessions to give. As long as they continue to eat away at this game clock, this could be theirs right now. And Farewell gets a stop and the steal right there. Make it a 12-point game with 3 minutes remaining. So on the side of Greatness, just got to make sure you eat up the clock. Make sure you score on your offensive possessions, and this game is in the bag. On the opposite side for Farewell, you got to make Greatness move a little bit faster than they want. Can't give up anything easy, and as I say that, they knock down a big-time three from the corner, make it 55-40, and that is not what you want on the defensive side. And now Reg with the reset, 2:30 remaining. He's got to act quickly. He's got to find Rob down low, and oh, Rob catches a big old body right there. Can't guard Rob, gets up, making it now a 13-point game once again. 2 minutes here, and Duck is going to slowly bring this ball up, eating away at the shot clock and, of course, the game clock. Now we're going to hit 2 minutes in the fourth. Game number 1 of a best-of-7, so we have a whole lot. Chance for Farewell to go back to the locker room and realign themselves, address the issues that they had, and try to get back into this for game number 2. But as we look at it, might be a little tough one here with 2 minutes remaining to try to get back in, and that's going to be a great push right there coming in, and Greatness will get the ball. That's going to be out of bounds on Farewell, and that's a backbreaker right there with a 15-point deficit for them. Duck's going to yank one up. No good there. And now we're back on the run. A good hand in the passing lane to stop that transition full court throw. And a reset. Can we get Unit to knock it down? He full whites that one, and not good enough. And Goofy's just going to slow it down. You know Goofy is a big-time vocal leader for his squad. He's probably yelling at Screddy and the boys to slow it down and eat away this game clock. 90 seconds away from taking game number 1 of the WR Pro-Am League Season 18 Finals on the PlayStation 4 side. Farewell and Greatness hitting the virtual hardwood in this best-of-7 series. $12,000 on the line. Yeah, that's right. I'm not saying it wrong. $12,000 going in favor of the winning team. So get ready. Somebody's about to throw a party with their 5. but that's going to be a shot clock violation. A whole 24 seconds taken off of that one. Really doesn't matter for Greatness here as they're up 57-42, a 15-point game. And Farewell going to have to go back to the drawing board, find out what did not go right and how they can correct it. And turnovers are going to be a big one. Missed opportunities are going to be a big one. How do you slow down Duck, Screddy, Crush, Truth, and Goofy? Goofy had himself a ball game at that big man position. Screddy, we did not see much of. We did not lock in with Zero Dark Screddy quite yet, but Duck was able to carry the load, knock down some big-time threes here in the second half, and really got this lead up to double digits, and they never let it go. There's Screddy knocking down a big-time three at the end of this one, and it's 60-42 here in game number 1. Gamer 6x2, welcome in. We're about to decide what this series is, as somebody's going to lock down game number 1, and it looks like it's going to be Greatness. And there looks like they're going to close app. They're going to reset. So game number 1 is going to go 60-42 in favor of Greatness over Farewell. This is your host and commentator for the evening, SnowBikeMike, thanking you all for tuning in. We have a best of 7 underway, so we got a long one on our hands. So sit back, relax, refill your Gatorade bottles, go grab some more popcorn, get comfortable as we are not going anywhere. Game 2 and tip-off will be here in moments. All right, 2K Hoopers, welcome back to game number 2 of the WR Pro-Am League Season 18 Finals on the PlayStation 4 side. It's a best-of-7 series with Greatness taking game number 1. So Farewell here at home looking to bounce back and make this series even at 1 apiece. But let's jump into your starting lineups for your away team. Team Greatness at point guard Duck, at shooting guard Crush, at small forward Screddy, at power forward Truth, and at center Goofy. On the opposite side, your home team in all white, Farewell, at point guard Reg, at shooting guard Football Guy, at small forward Tack Tuck, at power forward Unit, and at center Rob. Of course, this is your host and commentator for the evening, SnowBikeMike, ready to bring you that play-by-play, ready to give you the expert analysis that you want to hear throughout this Sunday night broadcast. So sit back, relax, find your seat, grab your popcorn, refill your Gatorade, because Game 2 tips off right now between Farewell and Greatness. Let's jump into the action right here. Of course, coming in from the chat, I got my guy, Tay Gatto, letting me know. He says Greatness is taking this one. They're looking to go up 2-0. Of course, the bounce back would be a great one here for Farewell, especially playing at home. And can't guard Rob, says SnowBikeMike. Let's try to get this momentum on our side right now. A big-time dunk coming in here from the screen and roll. And now right back Goofy with a great extra pass over to the corner. That's a knockdown three for Greatness, and that's a quick start for both teams, both scoring and up on the board within the first 30 seconds. Of course, we always talk about it in these series. Game number 1, usually both teams are feeling each other out, trying to find their rhythm, trying to find their offensive flow. But here in game number 2, it looks like both teams are going to come out and just start shooting right now as Goofy pulls down the offensive rebound for his squad. Looks like we will get a jump ball over here on the right corner between Truth, and I don't know on that side who that's going to be, but we'll have both of these guys jumping off here at the free throw line. And let's see if Truth can win this one, keep the ball on his side. And yes, he does. Goofy pulls it down off the tip. And we're going to jump right into another jump ball, though. But we're going to have a little guy versus a big guy here on the free throw line. Big thank you right now to Jay Perry, working hard in the chat. He is going to keep you up to date with the scores, as we do have that white scorecard trying to plague us here as we can't read the numbers. But we're back on the run. Tack Tuck in the squad. They do win that tip-off. No good there off the jump ball and the alley-oop. And it's going to go back in favor of Greatness. Now up 3-2 in this ball game early here in game number 2. It is best of 7, so we got a long evening right now. So it's going to be a ton of fun right now. And that's Tack Tuck. Ooh, a nice dunk by Tack Tuck, one of the leaders of this Farewell squad. And we talked about it, Farewell coming off hot just a couple weeks ago off their WGS Invitational Championship run, where they secured the money, the bragging rights, and of course that NBA 2K League Season 3 draft spot. Can't Guard Rob was honored with that draft spot down in the NBA 2K League finale over there. So congratulations to him, as he'll be instantly entered in to the NBA 2K League Season 3 draft pool. He got the call during the WGS Invitational finale at 2K headquarters. We had a ton of fun over there with the Warriors Gaming Squad, the WR Pro-Am League, and of course, our two top teams on the Xbox One side. It was a great afternoon, and a big congratulations to Rob representing Team Farewell. But of course, we talk about Unit, Tac Tuck, Football Guy, and Reg being one of the hottest point guards around. But they are going up against a very strong squad right now with Team Greatness. Two NBA 2K leaguers out there with Goofy and ZDS, a.k.a. Zero Dark Screddy, looking to lock in for this one. But Goofy, your NBA 2K League Season 1 champion, representing Knicks Gaming. He was there for 2 years, and now heading into year number 3, he's going to be representing Grizz Gaming. So we're going to see a little change of landscape for Goofy. And, of course, Screddy going to remain with that 76ers GC squad. He is a lethal shooter, so once he locks in, get ready for him to just start putting them up. And Goofy already with his takeover badge early here into game number 2, as we talked about. And it's a 9-4 game in favor of Greatness, and they've been on the run ever since the end of the first quarter of game number 1. They've been really in control, so Farewell has to find a way to control those turnovers, and they got to make each offensive possession matter because they really need to score and keep up with this Greatness squad. Football Guy tries to break it down. He's going to pull up from the free throw line. No good, and we're back on the run with Greatness, and Crush is going to put in the transition dunk. That's going to be a quick timeout. Let me check in on our opposite side. We might get our first listen-in right here from Goofy and the boys over for this team. And, you know, I like getting the listen-ins from this team over with Greatness because, you know, Goofy in the squad, very loud. He's a vocal leader. He likes to get his team up and moving any chance he gets. So we're going to keep an eye on them, but I'm going to try to bring up a nice listen-in just a moment with that squad. Football Guy now with 2 seconds on the shot clock. He's going to have to act quick. That's a big-time block right there from Truth to stop that one. And now the ball's going to go back in favor of Greatness, looking to add on to this lead. That's a strong defensive stop there for this team. And let's see if we can pull up a nice watch-along over here on this side. Looks like we're just a couple moments off, so let's see if I can get that. Duck able to knock down a nice elbow jumper there. Duck's a fun one to watch. Trying to give me some grief, giving me a bunch of random names here in his matchup. Football Guy able to get a break. Great little step right there. Does actually get rejected on the chase down block, and a smart foul there to stop transition. Let's listen in right now with Farewell. Let's see what they're talking about as they're currently down, and they're really trying to get back into this one. 13-4 right now. It's going to be a great grab by Rob. Ball will go in favor of Greatness. Let's get our first listen in of the evening, brought to you by the WR Pro-Am League.
Just stop it, bro. I know we fucking up. I'm fucking up on offense. You just stop.
Damn.
Cut.
2-second differential.
Overload.
Okay.
Let's go, come on.
Oh, good bucket. We got the lid off.
Come on.
No fouls here, no fouls here.
10 points. Fuck.
We got a foul?
No.
No. Let's go.
Come on. It's a big stop, come on.
And that will be the end of our first listen-in for game number 2. The end of the first quarter will go with a 16-6 lead in favor of Greatness in the all-black uniforms playing away. They're up 1-0 in this best-of-7 finals. And, oh boy, an Air Jordan dunk. Watch out for takeoff right there, folks, from Duck to start the second quarter of action. But as I was going to address that live listen-in brought to you by the WR Pro-Am League, you could hear Farewell very quiet, right? They are struggling on the offensive side to try to find a way to get a basket. They touched on it. They were able to take the lid off the hoop at one point. Now, looks like the lid is right back on 18-6 here to start the second quarter. Still only the first half of game number 1. It is a best of 7, so we got a lot of action, but Farewell has to find a way to get this ball in the hoop any chance they can and get some stops on the defensive side. Football guy now will be the ball handler using that high screen and roll with Rob. Gets past Goofy. Good pump fake there, but can't get it to drop. Actually able to get the ball back, but he gets rejected behind the back right there from Goofy. So we'll get a reset underneath the hoop. But, man, just when you think football guy in the squad is able to get an easy one there, he just gets stopped by this Greatness squad. And that's going to be Reds going up. Nice dunk there to make it a 10-point game. We're already in double-digit lead right now for this team Greatness. And now on the opposite side, Duck already showing you the high-flying skills that he got. He took off like MJ. That was fun to see to start off this second quarter of action. But now they need to reset. They want to hold on to this lead heading into the second half. They got 3 minutes to go to work. Duck puts up a big one. No good. But that's going to be Truth pulling down the offensive rebound. They're going to get a reset. And those are the moments right there that Farewell has to capitalize. Puts Duck into a bad shot just too far behind the arc. They can't get the offensive board, but a good steal coming in, and they're on the run. And Kenny gets it to drop. Yes, he does. That's a good one from Unit to get the steal and runs the full 100 feet right there, coast to coast. And now an 18-10 game, I believe. Maybe 18-8 right there coming in from Jay Perry. But still a deficit that they need to cut into. 14 Farewell, and there's another steal coming in from Tuck. Now on the run. That's going to be coming in with a foul from Duck. And now a reset now up at the top of the arc. Reg is going to get the inbound. He needs to pull back 2 defenders on him. He's trying to put his defender on skates. Goes up against Goofy, and no, the NBA 2K Leaguer says none of that will be allowed here in this house as he rejects that one. Gets the ball right to his squad, and Truth puts up a 3 from the corner. No good. Goofy with an offensive rebound. He's doing it all right now here in the second quarter of action. And they get the reset. 6 seconds and a foul coming in from Tuck. Will actually put 14 seconds back up on the shot clock. So they have some more time to breathe now and reset their offense here at the half-court situation. Goofy kicks it over to Duck. And now Duck is going to be back on the move. A fun player to watch. He is quick, he is fast, and he can shoot from anywhere. Goofy actually going to draw the foul on the 2 defenders. So a good one for him as he's going to go to the line for 2 free ones here. Let's see if the big man can knock him down, get his team back up to double-digit lead. 18-10 right now. And we're halfway through the second quarter of action. First one is up and good for Goofy. Now with 5 points, looking to get 6 here with this next free throw attempt. Second one is up and good for him. So he's got 6 points right now here in the second quarter of action. We're halfway through, heading towards halftime. Greatness is up 1-0 in this best-of-7 finals, so they want to continue this to go up 2-0. But will we see Farewell able to bounce back and make this a 1-1 series? They're playing at home. They'll have the little bit of home court advantage. They'll have the crowd on their side. They're currently down by 8 in a 20-12 game. A big thank you to Jay Perry out there in the chat, one of your WR Pro-Am League staff members, keeping you up to date with all the scorecards, as I know that white scorecard on your screen, just hard to see. 2 seconds, and that's a great stop coming in. Truth can't put up the corner 3, and there's a stop for Farewell. That's what they need to try to claw their way back into this one. Don't want to go into the second half trailing by double digits, so let's see if they can continue to keep on this run right now. And Reg's going to get pushed up on the high side. Tuck with a great wing cut. And he's going to put up a 3. A great job right there off the rejection and the reset. And one of your leaders for the Farewell squad knocks down a big one here. And I think that might be a long 2, actually, is what they're calling that one. Screddy now Going to reset with Duck, but Farewell, couple of stops here, trying to get some momentum, trying to get some energy. And after our first listening, when they were all dead quiet, now they are really chirping, really getting loud, and they can't allow that to happen, though. 2 wide open corner threes. They even get the reset off the offensive rebound, and nobody there to pick up that wide open 3, and that just kind of crushes your run there as Greatness able to answer back, and that's not what you want to see for this team. Here comes a foul coming in from Crush, and we'll get a reset as the lockdown picking up on Reg. And he's done a good job controlling Reg so far. They've had to go over to Football Guy. He's been able to pick up both these guards, and Football Guy, nice dribble drive down the left-hand side to keep his team in this one. Now 23-16, I believe. We'll keep an eye on that one. 44 seconds remaining here in the first half of game number 2. And Goofy, nice little teardropper right there off the finger roll over can't guard Rob. The big man now with 8 points, doing very well. 9 rebounds for him, and he's playing terrific here in game number 2. Had a strong game number 1 performance. And Football Guy over to Tactuck, got to knock it down, gets the full white bar, can't get that one to convert. And now Greatness is back on the run on a 3-on-2 situation. The pro hop, the kick out to the corner, and now they're going to get the reset. A great defensive pickup coming in from that Farewell team, but they leave Duck wide open. Some great movement there. They pick up on Duck, but unfortunately he goes right, defender goes left, and leaves him open enough. And when you give Duck that kind of separation, he is not afraid to put it up. A very fun player to watch, a great player in the community, and Football Guy answers back. A great find there off that drive and dish. And Farewell heading into halftime, now down by 9, a 28-19 game. And you're seeing everybody put up points right now for Team Greatness on the opposite side. Nobody hitting that double-digit marker yet for any team, actually. And we're going to pause for a quick station identification as we head into half number 2 of game number 2. What is going on, 2K Hoopers? It's your boy, SnowBikeMike, letting you know about the upcoming WR Pro-Am League Turkey Shootout. Signups are now available for this tournament. This is intended for those not participating in the NBA 2K League Combine. So if you're signing up, please make sure that you have enough time to do both. But definitely go check out the Turkey Shootout at WRProAmLeague.com right now to sign up for you and your team. Of course, we wish all of our 2K Hoopers out there the best of luck in the upcoming NBA 2K League Season 3 Combine. It starts tomorrow, so best of luck on your Combine grind. We will be watching. We will be out there supporting, and we hope all of you do terrific and make the draft pool. But let's end NBA 2K League. Well, let's end the WR Pro-Am League Season 18 Finals with some fun. It's best of 7 on a Sunday night. Game number 2, half number 2, underway between Greatness and Farewell. Currently a 28-21 ball game. Farewell trying to streak right now, trying to get back into this. They lost in game number 1 by double digits. They're looking to bounce back and make it a 1-1 game, and Reg not going to get it done with that kind of air ball right there. Gets bailed out by Tactuck, and look at the defense just swarming, picking up everybody all over the place. And a no good one from Unit right there. Can't guard Rob with a big offensive rebound. He gets rejected by Goofy. And that's a big one we wanted to talk about, was the 2 big men matching up in the paint. They're going to be going back and forth. Of course, Goofy, your NBA 2K League Season 1 champion, representing Knicks Gaming, now here for Season 3, is going to be going on over to Grizz Gaming. And he's matched up against can't guard Rob, who earned himself an NBA 2K League Season 3 draft spot with the Warriors Gaming Squad Invitational on the PlayStation 4 side. And here we go, a little bit of energy for Farewell as they get a stop. And why don't we take another WR Pro-Am League listen in? Remember, we ended quarter number 1, and Team Farewell was ice cold. They were dead silent. Now as we take a listen in, they're going to get loud. They're going to let you know. So let's jump in after this turnover right here, right now with Team Farewell.
Yeah, I got you. I'm going to get it back right now. I promise you. I promise I'm going to get it back.
I'm here if you need me.
No, I'm good.
I gotta play if we don't score.
Oh, no.
Rob, he can't fucking slip, bro. Damn. Ass. He sold.
Do it though.
Abort unit!
Come on.
Let's go, man.
Come on. That's fucking easy. We gotta be patient.
I said you can't slip because you set the screen. That's why I'm not saying that.
That's what I'm saying. So just be patient with it, and I'm gonna get there.
Yeah.
I gotta play. Hey, I'm gonna cut in, right? Go unit.
Let's go, Rob. Over next, Rob.
I got ripped. That's ours.
Let's go, man.
Listen. I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna fake cut in, right, Reg? And I'm gonna dex right back out. Cause they switch them. I'll tell you when. When you get up the court. I'm going. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's go, man.
On his head, boy.
Let's go. Rob, you saved my life, bro. That's what we there for.
Damn, I should have cut deeper.
On his head, boy.
Let's go.
Well, coming back from that WR Pro-Am League, listening with Team Farewell, a big-time and one dunk for Farewell. And here at home, they are starting to streak right now. Now down by one. They were down by double digits in quarter number one, now trailing 30-29, putting some stops against Greatness. But that's going to be a great answer back by Duck to keep his team up by 3 right now. And it's going to be a fun back and forth affair. We have 7 total minutes left in game number 2. Greatness up 1-0 in this best of 7 with Farewell looking to try to bounce back here at home, trailing 1-0 in this series. But let's see if they can continue to streak, try to find these stops that they've gotten so far, and see if they can keep this energy. As we come off of that listening, you could tell a huge difference from quarter number 1, where they were dead quiet, into quarter number 2, or quarter number 3, where they are hot, they are electric, and they're finding their rhythm on the defensive side that's leading into those buckets that they need to stay into this one. But they got to find a way to stop the big man Goofy right now, currently with a double-double heading into the fourth quarter right now. 1:41 remaining in the third, 34-29 in favor of Greatness, and Football Guy, big-time 3, knocking him down, keeping his team in this one, now trailing by 2. Can they take a lead? This is going to be a big one for them if they can keep this roll going and get some momentum on their side. Duck now, good pro hop. He draws the foul, and the and one puts it up and able to drop it 36-32. And Duck looking to convert the and one, make it a 3-point possession on this one. And Duck, of course, does just that. Excellent release right there. Make it 37-32, back up to 5. And that's a great time bucket right there from Duck to take the contact, gets it to drop. Football Guy, nice kick out to the corner, and able to knock down a big-time 3. That's Unit, the power forward, able to knock that one in. He keeps his team close in this one. 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. Farewell, making a little bit of a run. There's a hand in the passing lane. The steal gets up the Football Guy, able to drop the layup right there. And I think we got a tied-up ball game, 37-37, folks. Farewell now making a run, 37-37, 1 minute remaining here in the third quarter of game number 2. They're looking to bounce back, and they're doing just that right now here in the second half of action, trailing by 10 during quarter number 1, making a little bit of a run, and Duck quickly quiets that run with a 3 of his own. Just a little bit of separation for Duck leads to something big as he knocks down a huge 3 right there to answer back and slow down this run. Football Guy diving in, cuts between 2 defenders. And look at Football Guy. The stick skills are tremendous. 19 points for him. 2 of 3 from the outside, 8 of 14. And that's going to be a foul on Tack Tuck, unfortunately. And it's going to send Greatness to the line in the bonus. Oh, looks like they actually will get a big-time one. So I believe you're going to see a free throw here and maybe the ball, maybe an inbound. Let's see what happens here. Yes, you will. So Greatness is in the bonus for 22 seconds. Any foul will lead to them putting up an easy 2. But they get the 1 free throw. Now they get a reset here with this ball. And can they make it a good 3 and or 4 possession 3-point possession? Duck now working this, 5 seconds on the shot clock, trying to eat away at that game clock. Gets it ripped by Tack Tuck. Tack Tuck throws the full court pass, gets tipped. And they will get the ball, unfortunately, just with a 1 second, 0.4 remaining. So kind of missed that opportunity, but a chance to try to get one, put it up quickly. Let's see what they can do when it gets stolen. So we're going to head into the final 5 minutes of this game. Game number 2 on the line, 41-39 in favor of Greatness here at the home court of Farewell. Of course, I'm your host and commentator for the evening, SnowBikeMike, bringing in the hype, and Football Guy knocks down another big-time 3 of 4 from the outside, takes his team into the lead now, 42-41, the first time Farewell has led here in game number 2. And they've been trailing. They've been fighting. They are back on their feet. The alley, the oop is going to nobody. Rob pulls it down. We're on the run. And that's Football Guy once again having a breakout game for his squad. And now they are in control, up by, I believe, 2 possessions. And that's a big-time block right there. A good job picking up the man off that offensive rebound. They're going to get the reset, but a great job slowing down Greatness here in this half-court set. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Duck is going to have to act quick. Kicks it over to Screddy. Screddy, no good, but Goofy, a huge offensive rebound. 2 second chance possessions. Screddy's not going to miss a second one as he knocks down the green from the wing and make it 44-44. But Football Guy has his takeover badge, and he's going to look to slash and dash with this one. Draws the foul from Crush. 15 seconds on the shot clock. 3:44 remaining in this best of 7 game number 2. Football Guy. The kick out is just straight into a turnover as Goofy read that one like a book, and his squad gets an easy one right there with Duck. 46, now 44. It's a good one here. Football Guy now got to work this takeover badge, but of course he has been the player to watch in game number 2, so all eyes will be all over him. There's the mismatch that you want. Rob can't get in front of the basket over the smaller defender, and Reg is going to get that one yanked. Unfortunate for Team Farewell, who's been on a run, 2 back-to-back turnovers. Thankfully, they're able to stop that one in transition, and now Football Guy will get the reset once again. All eyes on him. He's going to get the drive. Gets it rejected from Truth. A great defensive help from the corner, and now Greatness able to get a little bit of separation. This is the moment for them to slow down this gigantic Farewell run that we've seen throughout the third and the fourth quarter. If they can keep it going, they might secure game number 2. And a great alley-oop going over to Goofy, the big man. And he is playing terrific. Football Guy with this takeover badge has absolutely been quieted. Unfortunate for him, unable to get that. That's another turnover led right there. Goofy, 2 steals here in about 3 or 4 turnovers in a row right now for Greatness, and Farewell just kind of throwing their poor run away. They're going to be down by 4 with 2:22 remaining, so we have plenty of time, but Greatness is streaking on the defense and offensive side. Duck now going to go up against the defender. He's going to dribble drive, gets the pump fake. The reset, though, has to come out over to Screddy, and they're going to have 5 seconds on the shot clock. 2 minutes remaining. Do not look away. 2K Hoopers, if you're live with us, and Screddy puts up an ugly one there. Doesn't hit nothing but backboard, and that's going to be a missed opportunity there. So a reset off of the shot clock violation for Farewell. They got a chance right now to try to make this a 1-possession game. Currently trailing 48-44 against Team Greatness. They're down 0-1 in this series. Can't guard Rob goes up over Goofy, and that's what the big man needs to do to keep his team alive. Now 1:48 remaining. Duck the ball in his hands. He's been hot since game number 1. A fun player to watch. Let's see if he can keep it going. The step back is perfect right there from that elbow jumper over the larger defender with can't guard Rob. And Duck keeps his team up right now, 50-46. 90 seconds now left in game number 2 here in Farewell territory, as they would love to try to bounce back. They need this win not to go down 0-2 in this best of 7. Almost throws it away. Tac-Tuck gets the ball, kicks it over to Rob. He's picked up, though, and actually Tac-Tuck pulls down the offensive rebound, so they're going to get a reset. He gets the dribble drive down the baseline. Good pro hop. Great defense, though, coming in from Goofy, and the offensive rebound kicks over to Football Guy, who's been hot all evening long right now. Football gets a good one right there. I believe it's 50-49 backcourt violation as well on Greatness. So Farewell a chance to take the lead with this possession right now. A minute remaining here in game number 2. Reg is going to get it. Kicks it over to Football Guy, who's been hot all evening long. He's going to get the drive, the dash, the pro hop. Goofy, though, all over him off of that possession, and Goofy gets the stop. That's a big-time stop from the big man right there. And that's why you see he's an NBA 2K League champion, representing Knicks Gaming, now playing for Grizz Gaming in season number 3. And Duck almost gets bounced over to half court again to get called for that backcourt violation, but they're able to call a quick timeout. Now Greatness with 1 timeout. Farewell with 2 timeouts at home. It's a 50-49 game. Farewell trailing by 1. And they got to get a stop. 5 seconds on the shot clock. This possession will be huge. Duck breaks down his defender, throws one up in a perfect 3-throw line jumper right there to put his team up by 3. So we're right here. We're in this one. All they got to do is get a good bucket, some time on the shot clock, and a quick foul coming in from Crush to slow down the movement. And now Farewell, the question becomes is, do you go for 3? Do you get a quick 2 and try to get it on defense? Shot clock's going to be low. Game clock is going to be low. And they throw it away. ZDS0 Dark Screddy gets a big-time steal underneath the basket, and that just quiets Team Farewell. Now they're down by 3 with 18 seconds. They have to foul if they don't get the inbound. A great pass, and can't get the steal, the 3. That's the dagger coming in from Crush right there, and that will definitely be game, set, and match for game number 2. Farewell just falls apart right at the end. Football Guy with 27 points, played phenomenal here at home, but just couldn't get those final possessions, threw a couple of late game turnovers, and gave it right back to Greatness, who actually came back. They were trailing at one point in the 4th quarter, actually gets back on the run, and they're going to take game number 2 here in a stunner. Now going up 2-0 in this best of 7, the WR Pro-Am League Season 18 Finals, live on twitch.tv/WR Pro-Am League. Make sure to hit that follow button at the top of your screen if you haven't already. We will be right back with game number 3, $12,000 on the line. Greatness up 2-0 in this best of 7 over Farewell. And unfortunately, Farewell streaks right there at the end, could not secure the victory here at home. They're going to take the loss. They're going to have to go back to the locker room and really figure out what they have to do to try to get a win. Football Guy can't be the only one to do it, as he gets a big-time game underneath his belt, but unfortunately not enough to secure the win. So heading into game number 3, you will have Greatness up 2-0 in this best of 7 over Farewell. We'll be right back with tip-off momentarily. Hoopers, welcome back to game number 3 of this best of 7 final series for the WR Pro-Am League Season 18 Championship between Farewell and Greatness. We've had a terrific first 2 games, and game number 2 came down to the wire, but Greatness has secured victory for both of our games so far, so they are leading 2-0 right now over Team Farewell. I'm your host and commentator for the evening, SnowBikeMike, and I'm ready to bring you your starting 5s for your away team. Farewell at point guard, Reg; at shooting guard, Football Guy; at small forward, Tack Tuck; at power forward, Unit; and at center, Rob. On the opposite side here at home in the all-white unis for Greatness, at point guard, Duck; at shooting guard, Crush; at small forward, Screddy; at power forward, Truth; and at center, Goofy. Let's jump into the action with game number 3 underway. Farewell playing in the all-gold, playing away, has to find a way to get a win. You don't want to go down 0-3 right now in this best of 7. We have a long Sunday night, a championship Sunday night underway, and we want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in and having some fun out there in the chat. Big thank you to my guy, the star called B. What up, my friend? Big thank you to Tay Gatto. Draco, what's going on, my friend? And of course, Jay Perry, keeping us up to date with the scorecard, because I know that white scorecard underneath your screen is the wrong color. So we'll keep you up to date with the score throughout game number 3. But right now, of course, on the side of greatness in the all-white, looking to go up 3-0, right? They're going to keep this momentum if they secure this win. Of course, $12,000 up for grabs as well. Yeah, I'm not misreading that. The WR Pro-Am League Season 18 Finals on the PlayStation 4 side. Winner walking away with $12,225 for their winning squad. Of course, the bragging rights and the title of Season 18 champions. On the opposite side, the consolation prize is $500. So, of course, both, a little bit of prizes. Loser will walk away with some cash, but not $12,000 worth of cash. We're going to be throwing a big party after that. And if anybody needs a hype man or if they just need me to be a bench player, I'm all about this money, okay? I want to get involved. But, of course, I'll be your commentator and host this evening for game number 3. Goofy and the boys starting off strong right now with a quick 2, but we have a 4-4 game right now. And like I said, we've had some really fun ones right now. Greatness with Duck. Duck has blown up, a big-time point guard in the community. Everybody knows his name. Crush has actually knocked down some big-time threes, played terrific on defense. Truth is doing it in his position as a role player. Goofy has been unstoppable, the big man right now. And then on the opposite side, you got Screddy. Screddy, ZDS, a.k.a. Zero Dark Screddy. He is a lethal shooter from the NBA 2K League 76ers GC. This man can shoot the leather off the basketball, but we have yet to see him explode here in our first 2 games. So I'm really looking at Screddy to see if he's going to start shooting and putting up some greens, but for him, he hasn't had to so far. Thankfully for his squad, they have played truly tremendous on this greatness side, so Screddy has not had to get involved. He's played his role, put up some shots when he needs to, but not really having to carry this team, which is probably nice for his side. I mean, $12,000 on the line. You like to just take a back seat and relax, but he's playing hard for this team. That's going to be Truth, knocking down a big-time 3. And on the opposite side, for Farewell, a big-time name in the Pro-Am community right now. This team has been playing phenomenal in all the tournaments and events that they've been involved in. You've seen this team every step of the way up in the Elite Eights, the top 4s, the championship rounds, and now on the opposite side, Farewell has already won the WGS Invitational for the PlayStation 4 side. They walked away with the money, the bragging rights, and secured their squad can't guard Rob, their center, an NBA 2K League Season 3 draft spot. So big congratulations to Rob and the Farewell squad, but they would love to add $12,000 to their bank account and the title on their team name right there. But, of course, a big one for them, for Can't Guard Rob and the squad. And now they desperately need a win here in game number 3. Don't want to go down 0-3 in this one. And big thank you to everybody out there in the chat. I see you this evening. And like I said, the WR Pro-Am League putting on all the fun tournaments, events, and seasons that you and your 5 want to get involved in. So if you guys want to get involved, go to their website, wr-league.com, to sign up for all their upcoming leagues, tournaments, and events. And of course, here in November, you will have the Turkey Shootout. Signups are now and live for this tournament. Remember, it is intended for players not participating in the NBA 2K League Combine. So if you do sign up and you're participating in the Combine, make sure to be able to balance your time doing both, because this tournament is going to go, and we are not slowing it down for you Combine guys and gals out there. And of course, the NBA 2K League Season 3 grind starts tomorrow. You're going to continue it with the NBA 2K League Combine starting Monday, November 18th. We wish you all the best of luck on behalf of myself and the WR Pro-Am League. Go out there, grind hard, have fun, and enjoy yourself throughout the Combine. We hope to see you all in the draft pool coming up for the NBA 2K League Season 3. But with all that said, let's jump back into the action. We have 1 minute remaining, and right now, Farewell currently up, playing away 14-13. So let's see if they can continue to keep some of that energy that they had in game number 2. Of course, they lost right at the end there. A couple of bad turnovers led to that game 2 loss, but right now they got a chance to try to stay in this, keep up, and maybe steal a win, go 2-1 in the series, and continue to extend this Sunday evening. But we'll see if they can do that. We got a lot of basketball ahead of us. I do have greatness ready on our WR Pro-Am League listen-in. So this will be a fun one. We heard from Farewell in game number 2. They went from dead silent in quarter number 1 to a whole lot of energy and talking in in quarter number 3. And now here for game number 3, we're going to have a whole lot of fun because I have Goofy's stream ready in the background. And we're going to hear a team that communicates, that has a loud vocal leader in Goofy, that's going to push them and challenge them to be the best every single possession. So get ready in for some fun listening. But as we near the end of quarter number 1, Greatness now up 15-14 right now. And now 10 seconds on the game clock to end the first quarter. Duck would love an extra bucket right now as they're down by 2. Wants to keep this momentum on their squad, but we have a lot of basketball ahead of us. The corner 3 is going to be no good. That will be the end of the first quarter right now with Farewell leading 17-15. So looking good for them to start this game. Still a very close one. Let's see which team gets a little bit of separation as we head towards the second half. But we got 5 minutes on the game clock. A stop and pop is going to be no good coming in from, I believe, Duck right there. And Duck has shot really well in game number 2. He was kind of quiet in game number 1, but exploded onto the scene in game number 2. And we know he can do just that. He has the stick skills. That's a big-time block to lead into the shot clock violation. And Farewell links up a good defensive possession right there here to start the second quarter. And now a chance to lead by 2 possessions if they can get a good bucket here. Let's see what Reg can do. Reg has been having some trouble with Crush all over him as the lockdown. They've had to go over to Football Guy, who he played really well, but the rest of the team couldn't put up the numbers they needed to get that Game 2 victory. And there's the steal, the turnover, and now they're going to get the reset, and that's one thing for Farewell. They have to find a way to control. Got to limit the turnovers. Got to make sure they're scoring each and every possession because Greatness is going to do just that. Every time they get a turnover, they're going to be off and running, and if you can't stop that, if you can't control it, they're going to get off and get a lead. Duck pulls up, the stop and pop is no good. Missed opportunity for him, and there's the full court pass into an easy bucket by Football Guy. So a nice little 2-possession lead here, 19-15 here for Farewell playing away. Of course, if you are in the chat, make sure to hit that follow button at the top of your screen to never miss an upcoming WR Pro-Am League broadcast here on twitch.tv/WR Pro-Am League. And of course, if you're in the chat as well, I want to hear from you. I want to know, who do you got here in game number 3? Will you see Farewell keep this momentum early in this game and get a bounce back win, or will Team Greatness go up 3-0 and look to secure that $12,000 prize pool? I mean, $12,000 on a Sunday night. What are you doing, Star Called B, with 12 G's in your pocket? Let me know in the chat right now. But let's jump back into it here. I believe that's 21-15, so Farewell now up by 2 possessions, and that's going to be out of bounds right there as Duck steps over the line over on the wing side. And it's going to go right back in favor of Farewell. So some turnovers right now for Greatness to start off game number 3. And that's not what they wanted to do. Like I said, we're going to have some fun listen-ins very shortly from this squad once I can hear from them. And a good dunk right there from Football Guy. And Football Guy is a player to watch. Plays his role really well as that off-ball handler. If you give it to him, he can duck and dive. He can put the ball on the hardwood and just slash on that side. But great defense leads into a 3, unfortunately, as they can't get the full stop. We will see Rob turn on the takeover badge with that glass cleaning takeover. So he's going to know anytime somebody misses where that ball is going. So that's going to be key for them. But Tack took a great baseline cut right there into an easy bucket for his squad. And Farewell continues to streak right now for this team. And, of course, my guy right there is that Ed right there. Ed, thank you so much for chatting it up in the chat. He says, 12 G's in my pocket. I'm paying off my student loans right away. Not a bad way to put those earnings to work right there for your student loans. I love it, my friend. Now the reset with this team, 25-18 in favor of Farewell. Football Guy's going to go to work 25-20. My apologies there. Jay Perry doing a great job for the WR Pro-Am League staff, keeping me up to date with that scores. The scorecard's just not a good color there for us to keep an eye on it. But 25-20, here's a jump ball. 5 seconds on the shot clock, so keep an eye on that one. If Farewell does win this, we have a little bit of a mismatch, And it's going to go in favor of, out of bounds, farewell ball, and they get the reset on the shot clock right there. So that actually turned out to go very well for farewell. As they get the reset, Rob still has the takeover badge. Reg kicks it down to Rob off that backdoor cut. A great find. Big man able to put one up. And that's been a fun one to watch so far. Rob now with 8 points. But Rob and Goofy going at each other in the painted area has been a terrific big man matchup here for our Season 18 finals. Goofy has dominated in our first 2 games, but game number 3, Rob is coming out here and shining right now. Good hand in the passing lane. The tip, unfortunately, does go back to greatness. And farewell, a good stop right now. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Duck puts one up, actually kicks out of the shot to Goofy, and a great slip off of that screen, and that's going to be Goofy with a good one. He turns on his takeover badge now, as both big men have been active in game number 3. 27-22 in favor of Team Farewell with 1:14 remaining here in the first half of action. Game number 3, 2-0 lead for Greatness, and I believe Reg is going to throw that one out. Will go off of the body of Goofy, so we'll get a reset over here underneath the hoop. And this is going to be a sticky one. They're able to get it in, thankfully. Reg puts his back to the defender, actually gets in front of him and the basket, but he's going to get the throw out, kicks it over to Football Guy, who puts up a highly contested bucket right there, and that's going to lead into an easy transition for the squad for Greatness, as they now get it to a 27-24 disadvantage for them, trailing by 3. And this team has been up normally here in these first 2 games. So for them trailing right now, definitely going to lead some fuel to the fire for them to kick into gear. And we got 39 seconds remaining in the first half of action. About 2 possessions left for possibly each team. A missed opportunity there coming in from Unit. We're back on the run on a 2-on-1 situation. The alley, the oop is perfect. And that is how you draw up that 2-on-1 transition for Greatness. Very pretty move right there. Now trailing by 1. Tuck going to go all the way. Kicks it back out to Football Guy. He's got 15 seconds on the shot clock. He's going to put the ball on the hardwood. Kicks it down to Rob. Can Rob get it up? Yes, he does, even with Goofy and that takeover badge. So they go back up 29-26, maintaining this 3-point lead. 10 seconds, a chance for Duck to try to tie or at least put his team down by 1. Scratch that to think Farewell is struggling right now, and that is correct. They are finding their rhythm here in game number 3. Something happened in that locker room. Somebody got motivated. Somebody found the matchup that they needed, and look at this. Can't guard Rob with 10 points. Reg with 0. Football Guy with 4. Tuck with 9. Looks like a good scoring effort for everybody, and the limited of the turnovers is going to be a big one, and a great insight right there from Jay Perry. Of course, ZDS Zero Dark Screddy has been non-existent. We talked about that heading into game number 3, how this big-time lethal shooter for the NBA 2K League 76ers GC has really been non-existent. He hasn't had to put up many. He hasn't had to carry his squad. It's been all Duck in the team, so we'll see if he has to get involved right now as Duck gets ripped to start the second half of action, and Farewell's going to get a quick bucket there, now 31-26. A 5-point lead. So will Screddy, the shooter, get involved? Can Duck step up and get his team keep it going? Goofy over to Screddy. Just as you say that, the lock-in shooter knocks down his first 3 right there of the second half with a perfect green, and that's going to put his team down by 2. And as I said that, I told you, Screddy is somebody to watch. If he wants to lock in, if they can get him open, he'll knock him down, and Goofy with the extra pass is perfect to get him his first 3. Now Reg trying to answer back. Reg, ice cold so far, 0 points, but he's doing a good job facilitating over to Rob, who now has 12 for himself. 5 of 6 from the field, 3 assists for the big man himself. And that's what Reg has to do. If they're going to lock him up, keep him in a box, he has to find a way to help this team and produce somehow to try to get this win. You don't want to go down 0-3 in a best of 7 right now, especially against some big-time names in the community. 2 top teams, 10 great players on your screen right now on twitch.tv/WR Pro-Am League. $12,000 on the line, a big-time steal coming in from Greatness. They're going to get the easy transition dunk, and that's a big-time throwdown right there. And I believe that's 34-33 now. So Greatness able to take a deep breath, get themselves back into this one. And now Reg throws that one away. That's another turnover coming in, and that's going to be another transition dunk. They got to call a timeout. They need to slow down this run and say, hey, what just happened there? Now we're tied. 5 turnovers apiece, and we just blew this lead that we had to start off the second half. We're 2 minutes in, and Greatness has turned it on here on the defensive side, really quickly quieting Team Farewell, and it started with that Screddy 3 at the top of your key, and now they get another turnover. That's 3 in a row. A smart foul coming in from Reg to slow down the run, and Greatness has heard the call. Why don't we jump into a live listen-in with Goofy and the boys for Greatness? Like I touched on, game number 2, we had our WR Pro-Am League listen-in with Team Farewell. Quarter number 1, dead silence. Couldn't figure out what they wanted to do. Quarter number 3, we listen in. They get a little bit of a run. They get a little bit louder. Let's jump over and let's find out what the opposite team is talking about. We're going to live listen in right now with Goofy. So cover your ears because you know it's about to get loud with this vocal leader.
All that shit, boy, you got to show me you can do something better than that. That openings ain't going to work with me. Come on, I promise you that. I promise you that.
Yo, we're going crazy this third quarter.
Why? I want him to throw it back to Tuck. Watch Rob.
I'm good. No. Damn.
You say you good. You got him cross? Come on, square. Done! Let's go, man. Hey, let's go, fella. 14-4, man. Hey, come on, man. Come on, let's go. Come on.
This third quarter is ours.
Good pass, Crush. Stay.
Give me that shit. Give me that shit. Still. He going up. I got him. Die. Hey, rotate over. Truth.
That's supposed to be a steal.
I was stuck in no man's land.
I know. Goofy jumped twice and made him like stuck.
Come on, bro. They right up.
Well,
Come on, I got you.
My grain machine on now.
oh, no.
I am. They won't let me, bro.
Jump. Oh, let's go. We'll live with that. He with us. We cool.
Let's do the game. Come on.
Get your ass up. No.
Get up. Get it. I'm running down. Give you 2 A's.
Oh, so damn, that's me, bro. That's me. I got it back, bro. Hey, hold on. I got you, baby. I do this shit, man. I do this shit.
Let's jump back into the action. That was a WR Pro-Am League live listen-in with Team Greatness. Of course, I told you, cover your ears because it's about to get loud. That's a team that really gets energized off of each other. When they get up, they get loud. Guess what? That team starts to streak, and you can tell Goofy is keeping an eye on the scorecard for the third quarter as they are counting points, they're counting baskets, and they are off on a run. Every time I listen in with Goofy and a couple of NBA 2K League players or just some fun 2K hoopers around the community, some of them get really loud. They get energized, and I love it. You guys know SnowBikeMike likes to bring the hype, and I truly enjoy some of those live listen-ins, especially with Goofy and the squad, as they get up and they get loud. And right here, right now, you can see with my guy Jay Perry, you got a 44-35 game. Make that a 47-35 game. The complete turnaround since half number 1 heading into our final 5 minutes has been all greatness, and they turned it on with that ZDS big time 3, a whole lot of defensive stops, some great transition buckets, and this is the team, once you let them to start doing that, you are not gonna get back into this one. So Farewell has a huge task ahead of them to try to get back into this game in our final 5 minutes, and Tactuck got to knock down a big time 2 right there to keep his team in this. And we got 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Tactuck will turn on his defensive lockdown takeover badge right now. And let's see if that will help out the squad. Oh, what a dot over into the corner. Another big-time 3. And they're just rolling right now with Team Greatness. Looking to go up 3-0 in this best of 7 for the WR Pro-Am League Season 18 Finals. $12,000 on the line for the winner. Second place will be walking away with $500. So, folks, a whole lot of cash money on the line on this beautiful championship Sunday evening between these two teams, and it's all greatness right now. Great Great job by Crush to put his defender on his back. A nice layup right there. 17 points for Crush right there. And this guy comes to play, picking up on the defensive end and getting it done on the offensive side. And that's going to be the end of your third quarter. Greatness up 52-39 with our final 5 minutes of play about to happen here on WR Pro-Am League. We're going to pause for a quick station identification. What is going on, 2K Hoopers? It's your boy, SnowBikeMike, reminding you, if you and your 5 think you have what it takes to compete with some of the best in the Pro-Am community, please go to WR-League.com to sign up for all their upcoming tournaments, events, and seasons on both Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Big shout out to the WR Pro-Am League for having not only me, but these two teams come out and put on one heck of a broadcast for your Sunday evening. Thank you to everybody tuning in the chat. If you're rocking with me right now, get loud. Let me know who you think you got for this final 5 minutes of game number 3. Will Greatness secure the win and go up 3-0, or will Farewell, playing away, get back on the grind, streak a little bit, and try to get back into this to steal a victory here in this best of 7? I'm looking at you, chat. Let's jump back in to our final 4 minutes of action. And now we have a 54-41 ball game, 13 points. No, make it 54-43. So an 11-point deficit right now for Farewell. They're playing away. This is probably some of the best they played here in the first half. Quarter number 3 did not go their way, so I'm not going to give them that. But I will say this is probably some of the best basketball they've played against this Greatness team here in our best of 7 so far. It's 2-0 in favor of Greatness, and Farewell has to find a way to try to climb back into this one. They do not want to go down 0-3 to a red-hot Greatness team, and they're going to have 3:41 remaining to try to figure that out, try to answer back. But the way that Greatness is playing, it just does not seem like that's going to be an ability. But you never know with Football Guy, Tack Tuck, Reg, Unit, and Rob. They can put something together. They're a great team. They have some championships under their belt, under the Farewell name. So can they come back? Big time steal coming in from Tack Tuck. Now a run out. Football Guy going to draw the foul, and a smart one at that. Coming in from Crush, I believe. No, that was Screddy right there with the foul. And now a reset here at the top of your screen. Trying to get the baseline drive. Nothing coming from it. They're going to have to pull out 10 seconds on the shot clock. Football Guy kicks it down to Rob, and a great backdoor cut right there. And a well-timed takeover badge coming in from Football Guy. So let's see if he can take over on the offensive side. Wow, Farewell gets his face in the way. That's Tack Tuck. Gets the steal. Now a chance to turn this around, and Football Guy will have the ball right now. So here comes the takeover badge. Maybe a little bit of a run right now to try to cut into this deficit. A good find down to Rob. A big-time throwdown on top of Goofy. And Rob gets a big one here for his squad. And Tack Tuck, a huge steal on the defensive end. Can they get some stops? 2.5 remaining in the fourth quarter. Trying to fend off an 0-3 deficit in this best of 7 series right now in our final couple minutes. And Goofy, great grab coming in from Duck. And now Farewell has to act quickly. 56-50. Wow, what a comeback right now. Football Guy drives the left-hand lane, draws the foul, and he will be going to the line 4-2. This takeover badge is key for this team. 58-50, make it 51. So a 7-point deficit with 2 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock. Make it a 6-point deficit now. And we're getting some scorecards in. Big thank you to Jay Perry out there in the chat trying to keep us right on this scorecard. But all you need to know, it's a 2-minute game with a single-digit deficit right now for Farewell as they try to streak, but Greatness answers back each and every time. Now 60-51, up by 9. Football Guy and the guys have to go back to work, and they got to make quick work of this one. Football Guy, pro hop, takes it up, can't get it, Crush. A great defensive stop to stay in front of his man. And there's a good pickup right there in transition. The corner not going to be a dot right there as they get the reset, and they're going to try to eat away a little bit at this game clock. They don't have to rush. That's going to be a big-time shot from Truth. No good. Goofy, though, with his takeover badge and a big-time rebound there on the offensive side. So now you have 2 takeover badges on your screen. Goofy with the glass cleaner. Can't guard Rob. Great patience right there. Make it 62-53. As they continue to trail, they try to streak. We're down by a whole lot more here to start the final 5 minutes of this fourth quarter. But right now, Greatness holding on to this lead. Can Farewell get a stop? That's going to be key. And no, Goofy, a great find right there. An easy right-handed throwdown for him. And gets his team back up there. We're getting some That's Games coming in from the chat. It could be just that. And Can't Guard Rob called with the illegal screen. That might be some ice on this run right now. Possibly a chance for the Dagger and to call this game number 3 in favor of Greatness. 64-53. There's a foul from Taktuk, who's really trying his best to get his hand in the cookie jar to slow this squad down. But they could go up 3-0 in this best of 7, looking to jump into the janitor's closet, pull out the brooms, and secure $12,000 for their 5 for Greatness. And Farewell, they're going to have to go back to the drawing board. They're going to have to reset right now and really find a way to survive and try to extend this series heading into game number 4, because in this final 40 seconds, it does not look like they're going to come back from this 11-point deficit. A missed opportunity from Rob. Nobody playing defense. That's going to be your game for sure, as we do have Greatness taking this one back. We saw a good run here in the second half by Farewell to try to stay in it, but unfortunately just not enough. Those turnovers were key there. Screddy gets a big 3. 3 defensive stops in a row for Greatness, gets them back into the lead. They control the game. They take game number 3 and a chance to get the clean sweep right here, right now, over Team Farewell in the WR Pro-Am League Season 18 Finals. We will be back right away with game number 4. All right, 2K Hoopers, it's time for game number 4 of the WR Pro-Am League Season 18 Finals on the PlayStation 4 side. This has been a best-of-7 championship series between Greatness and Farewell with $12,000 on the line. That's right, $12,000 going to the winning team. And right now, Greatness is looking at a 3-0 advantage, looking to hop into the janitor closet, grab the brooms, get the clean sweep, and walk away victorious on our championship Sunday. But will Farewell here at home be able to steal a victory, force this series to extend? We're going to find out right now, because tip-off for game number 4 starts right now. Your starting 5 for your away team: Team Greatness at point guard Duck, at shooting guard Crush, at small forward Screddy, at power forward Truth, and at center Goofy. On the opposite side here at home in the all-whites, for Farewell, at point guard Reg, at shooting guard Football Guy, at small forward Tuck, at power forward Unit, and at center Can't Guard Rob. Of course, I'm your host and commentator for the evening, SnowBikeMike, bringing you the fire play-by-play that you want to hear throughout this best of 7, giving you the expert analysis throughout our Sunday evening. I hope you all are feeling well. Big shout out to everybody live in the Twitch chat at twitch.tv/WR Pro-Am League, having a fun Sunday evening. Big thank you to the WR Pro-Am League staff for keeping you up to date on the scoreboard. But guess what? We now have a grayed out scoreboard so everybody can see the score at the bottom right of your screen. Game number 4 is underway. Greatness with that purple scorecard, 2-2 right now to start off quarter number 1 of game number 4, and they're looking to secure this bag right now for the Mon, as one of my friends says it out there in the chat. And we saw Screddy, a big-time 3 there at the end, but not big-time shooting coming in from this lethal shooter representing 76ers GC in the NBA 2K League. So we'll see if Screddy comes out and plays and knocks down some big-time 3s, but fortunately for him, his team doesn't really need that from him. They just need him to play his role, continue to play good defense, score when he needs to. Duck and, of course, Goofy have been blowing up Crush has played well. Truth has played well. And Greatness has led into this 3-0 lead. On the opposite side, we've seen Football Guy have himself a great evening so far through these 3 games. Of course, he hasn't won one yet, but on the opposite side as well, in his backcourt, Reg has been ice cold completely, has been put in a box by Team Greatness. Tuck has played well at that lockdown position. Unit has knocked down a couple of threes, and of course, Can't Guard Rob doing his best to keep his team on his back and score whenever he can. He's been in our matchup of the evening. Rob versus Goofy in the painted area. The 2 big men colliding on the virtual hardwood. We've had a ton of fun with these 2 just going back and forth. But, of course, Duck has been the player to watch so far for his Team Greatness squad, as he's been doing it all on the offensive side, and he is a fun player to keep an eye on. Can put the ball and just go for it off the dribble, but can shoot at any moment if you give him enough space. And there's going to be a missed opportunity, a shot clock violation, and 2 minutes in, we've only seen 6 total points between the 2 squads here in game number 4. And so we'll see if they get back, if they turn this around, which team will start to get the gap here in this ball game. But quarter number 1, half number 1, a lot of basketball still to be played, and Farewell would love to secure a win here at home to extend this best of 7 series, especially with $12,225 on the line going to the winner, courtesy of the WR Pro-Am League. $500 going to second place. So either way, both teams walking away with some cash, but you want the big mon in your pocket on a perfect championship Sunday night. Let's lock in as we're halfway through the first quarter. We do have our WR Pro-Am League listen-ins ready to go, but both teams 4-4 right now in this matchup here. And let's see who will start to get their motors running. Goofy going up against Rob, and Rob, some great defense there. Goofy pulls down the offensive rebound, though, and the putback doesn't go in. So Farewell able to stave off that possession, and that's going to be Tuck with a nasty throwdown in transition to put his team back up 6-4 now. And that's a fun matchup you want to watch right there. The lockdown up against Duck right here. He's going to be bumping and grinding. He's done a good job leading to some turnovers, but unfortunately for his squad on the offensive side, they haven't been able to capitalize too much off of those turnovers, leading to some turnovers of themselves, and that's what's led to this 0-3 gap for them. Screddy puts up an ugly one right there as he doesn't knock down that 3, and that's going to lead to a transition dunk right there for this squad. And now 8-4 for Farewell at home. Will we see this home team get a little bit of momentum and they actually get the push? That's out of bounds, and a turnover right there for Greatness. A chance to go up by 6, possibly 7 right now with a good possession. Let's see what Football Guy can do. Exploded in game number 2 with a 20-plus point performance, and he's going to kick it over to Rob. The alley-oop's not going to make it there, but he does corral the ball. He's got 10 seconds on the shot clock. Reg with the ball. Reg has been in a box all night. Can he bust out here in game number 4? That's a missed opportunity by Reg right there. By Can't Guard Rob. And the reset and the run out. Oh, perfect extra pass down to Goofy. And that is exactly what you want to see right now. 8-6. Greatness looking to fight back into this one. They've been fun to watch. They are terrific. 2 NBA 2K League pros on their squad. Of course, you do have the NBA 2K League Season 1 champion, Goofy, representing Knicks Gaming on the squad. He played in New York for 2 seasons. Now heading into NBA 2K League Season 3, he's going to be representing Grizz Gaming. So a little change in scenery for this big-time center right now. This will be fun to see as he heads into next year with a new team. And then, of course, ZDS, a.k.a. Zero Dark Screddy, the lethal shooter representing 76ers GC. We know he can shoot the leather off a basketball. He is awesome to watch. Big-time shooter right there. And he's also looking to secure an NBA 2K League championship himself as 76ers GC, a strong team, have come up a couple of chances right there, but unfortunately not able to get the first 2 seasons under their belt. Let's see what they can do in season number 3. But some 2K League pros on this squad for Greatness, and that leads to them with the stop, the pop, duck, able to knock that one down and puts his team, look at the swing now, 12-8 to end the first quarter. Reg is going to have to get on his high horse and start moving, and he puts up one. He gets a green of his own, a long two right there, so that will end the first quarter of game number 4. Greatness looking to pull out the brooms and secure this victory in this best of 7, and it's going to be 12-10 in favor of Greatness here at home for farewell. They're fighting for their WR Pro-Am League Season 18 Finals lives right now. They need a win to extend this championship series. Of course, Greatness on the opposite side would love to walk away with $12,225 in this prize pool up for grabs for them. Or you could walk away with $500. Of course, you know which one you'd rather have. If you're in the chat right now, still rocking with me, we are having some fun on a Sunday night. Game number 4, let me know who you got. We got some reverse sweeps out there in the chat, but on the opposite side, everybody thinking Greatness will continue to stay dominant, and it's going to be on the back of Goofy, the big man, a great alley, the oop, and just the hammer. Something nasty to watch as this guy's got the skills. He does it all as the big man on the offense, defense, glass, everything. He can do it all. And he's fun to watch for sure, and a whole lot of energy. We'll make sure to get a live listen in with him. But Reg, a big-time knockdown 3 for him, and Reg is going to have to get going to help this team right there. Football guy can't do it all along with Rob. Somebody has to get it done on the offensive side, and you'd love for that point guard to get it, but Goofy, big-time throwdown on top of Unit 2. Back-to-back slams for the big man right there. And that could have been a poster. If we had a little bit better angle right there, Dead Pirate Steve-O, let me tell you what, we could add a nasty poster that me and the WR Pro-Am League would have sold after this game. But we'll try to find another one later on. Reg now back up at the top of the key, 18-13, trailing by 5 halfway through the second quarter, and a great find down to Rob. Good patience to go to the opposite side of the hoop, use the rim as protection against Goofy, the defender, on the chase down block, and puts his team now back down by 3. And Greatness in the squad looking to continue the run, trying to keep this lead for them. 3 minutes remaining in the first half of action. Game number 4. And Duck just doing it all. Good stop, pop. No good, though. And the kick out actually gets stolen by Screddy, who then throws it all the way across the court to Crush, who knocks down a gigantic 3. Good eyes from Screddy. A great dot into a green right there. Puts his team up by 6. And, oh, Goofy, little hand in the cookie jar right there. Gets almost the steal, but a great find, an extra kick out right there to Unit for the 3. Coming in from can't guard Rob. A good find right there. And now 21-18. And the alley-oop, no good. The full court pass up to football guy. And a great streak right there. Now trailing by 1. Farewell, making a little bit of a run here halfway through the second quarter. And they're fighting for their WR Pro-Am League Finals lives. Like I said, they need to secure this win if they want to keep this series going. And Tuck, another big-time steal. That is 2 good back-to-back possessions right there for this squad. Reg will draw the reach-in foul. The reset coming in right now for this team. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Reg going to work. He's been quiet throughout this best-of-7 series, so we'd love to see him really step up for his team. Kicks it down to Rob. Done a good job of facilitating, though, and Rob can't get the easy bunny to drop. Crush on the run. Gets the transition layup. And now Goofy is going to have his takeover badge. He has that glass cleaning takeover badge, so he's going to know if something comes up and gets ugly off of the shot. He's going to know exactly where it goes as well, so keep an eye on him to control the boards. Goofy gets up and jumps. Reg wide open, not even close, but gets bailed out by Rob. And a good kick out to Unit again. 2 back-to-back 3s right now for this farewell squad. They now tie it up 23-23 against Greatness. And Rob doing it all on that offensive side to secure those extra rebounds, get the second chance opportunity. Truth knocks down a 3 of his own to answer right back, and a good find by Duck to draw up that corner defender. Little pass, easy one over to the corner, leads to a good 3 by Truth. And Truth has done a terrific job for this Greatness team, being ready to shoot at all times in that corner position. That's one, you have these players out there, when they lock in and they're standing over there, sometimes you just start watching the ball, you're watching the play, you don't really get yourself up and ready. But if they throw you that ball, you got to be ready to jump up and shoot, and Truth has done just that. all series long. And we're heading into our final minute of the first half. Rob, a great read on the pass. Gets the passing lane, but gets stripped right there under the hoop. Actually gets the 50-50 loose ball, gets it to himself, puts up the easy bucket right there. And 26-25 now. Wow, a great steal right there. And a great read. Another steal coming in from Tuck on that one. They're on the run, and Reg throws the alley-oop to absolutely nobody. And Farewell unable to capitalize on this back-to-back ball right there. And that was a good steal coming in from Tuck. Unfortunately, throws the turnover and can't control the lead here. As Greatness still has this one. Goofy, so patient underneath, gets Rob to just jump past him, and they go back up by 3. 24 seconds remaining, so let's see if Reg and the squad here at home will hold out for the final shot of the first half, or if they'll act quickly. That's going to be a reaching coming in from Crush. And a reset over here at the left hash right now as Reg will get the ball again. Almost gets stolen, though. Rob pulls it in. He drives all the way down the lane. Great pickup, though, on that corner shot. And Unit going to put one up. Drops for Unit. And that is 3 back-to-back threes for Unit. And Farewell to end the first half. Big-time shooting coming in from the corner. You got to love Unit stepping up when they need him. But Crush, is he going to get that to count? I think we're going to end the first half with that counting, folks. A big-time dot to the corner. Yes, Greatness will get that one right there. 31-28 Greatness leading this best-of-7 WR Pro-Am League Season 18 Finals on the PlayStation 4 side. 3-0 over Farewell. They're looking for the chance to reach into the custodial closet, bust out the brooms, take the title, take the bragging rights, and, of course, walk home with the Mon. $12,000, $225 on the line for the winner, $500 for second place, so a whole lot of cash money up on the line, and they're looking to get the sweep here in this Season 18 Finals, and Crush is a big one right there. Huge 3, a good steal as we start the second half, and a quick back and forth affair as both teams are looking to start running. Farewell has had trouble all series long, really competing against this strong Greatness team. We touched on it. Farewell has done really well in the NBA 2K20 cycle, being all over the tournaments, events, and seasons that you see in the Pro-Am community. They're always up in the Elite 8, the Final 4, the Championship Series, and right now they are having some struggles against this Greatness squad. So let's see if they can turn it around, maybe extend this series and not get swept. On the opposite side, in the all-black with the, we're going to call that the funeral jerseys here, looking to close it out. Greatness playing terrific with Duck, Crush, Screddy, Truth, and Goofy. This 5 has been hot all night long. Truth knocking down a big-time 3. Look at the pass. Go through that defender. Just a small gap right there. A little bit of separation, and that's all Truth needs to knock down a big-time 3. Puts his team up by 4. And we're kicking off the second half of action with some fast-paced basketball right now. Let's get a live listen in right now. Like I said before, we're going to be listening in with the Greatness squad, so get ready because this team is going to get loud. They're excitable. They feed off of each other's energy, so cover your ears, hide your kids, hide your wife because it's about to get loud with Goofy and the squad for Greatness with this WR Pro-Am League Listen In.
Lobby, good shit. Ooh, let's go. Thank you. You feel me? Just like that. Still, let's go. You got, all right, good shit. I'm slipping it. All right, I'm coming back. You're good. Come on, Scrape. Oh, shot. You had it though, baby. We cool. LT. Lob me.
Oh, good rebound.
We cool. Oh.
Just chill.
Yeah, wilding right now.
I'm not wilding, bro. He's a little kid.
Bro, just reset it, bro.
Let me one go. Just chill, bro.
Bro, what are you talking about, bro? I'm cooling. What the fuck?
Oh, y'all fucking me up.
I'm staying here.
Damn.
Shit, man.
Fucking tripping.
I'm gonna play defense if I ain't scoring. Come on. We good, y'all. Stop arguing. We good.
Rep 4.
I'm moving. There we go, dope.
I'm slipping it. Good shit. Damn, I was stuck. We cool. Damn. You cool, bro. Damn.
spam a triangle.
Get it.
That's me.
Come on, we good. 7-8, bro.
We're good. Come on.
We're good.
I thought they was going again. My fault. Come out.
God damn.
Oh, this nigga
Nothing foul good.
Come on, left side. Left side. Set truth off when you going on.
Wait, what?
I didn't set it.
Oh, shit.
Let's come back in from that WR Pro Am League live listen-in with Team Greatness as they start to slowly let up their lead. A couple of missed opportunities on the offensive side, leaving the door open for Farewell. And now Farewell trailing with 1.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter of game number 4. This is 38-36 right now. Farewell a chance to tie, no good, but Rob pulls down the offensive rebound, kicks it out to Football Guy, and they're going to take the lead here late into the third quarter, 39-38. And after that live listening, like I talked about, this Greatness team feeds off of each other's energy. The positivity, the fun that they have on the comms makes the difference for this squad against a lot of other squads. And as you could hear, they were kind of jumbled. They were kind of lost, questioning one another on the offensive side. And that's lead to them losing this lead right now. And now the deficit going to go in their favor. They're trailing by 1 with 1 minute remaining in the third. So don't look away. We have a great final 6 minutes ahead of you as Goofy pulls down the and one layup right there. And he's showing you he's strong right there on that one. Goofy knocks that one down. Of course, big thank you to everybody out there in the Twitch chat for watching this WR Pro Am League broadcast. I'm your host and commentator for the evening, SnowBikeMike, bringing you the energy and the expert analysis that you want to hear with this play-by-play broadcast. Can't guard Rob now with 50 seconds. A big one to look at. Greatness is in the bonus. Reg knocks down a gigantic 3, almost at the half-court logo. A huge one for his team to get back in the lead with 40 seconds, and Reg has done a good job here in game number 4. He was quiet in the first 3 games. He needed to do something and get out of this box. That Greatness put him in, and that's a good 3 for him. He's performed well in game number 4. Now 5 seconds late into the shot clock. This is where they want to keep Duck and the squad for Greatness. Screddy puts up one highly contested, but Goofy rips down the offensive rebound. Screddy can't knock down the second chance opportunity, and Tuck on the run. A big pro hop. And they're going to call a timeout. Reg calls a quick one. That could have been 50-50. I think that would have dropped in favor of Farewell, but they're going to quickly take a timeout. 12 seconds on the game clock. No shot clock now, and a chance for the final possession of the third quarter. Reg is going to go to work against Crush the lockdown. 3 seconds now. Gets a little bit of separation, then gets locked up, and nothing come from that possession, unfortunately, for Farewell. So we're going to head into our final 5 minutes of action for game number 4. We're going to pause for a quick station identification. What is going on, 2K Hoopers? It's your boy, SnowBikeMike, welcoming you to another WR Pro Am League broadcast tonight. You are tuned in and locked in for the WR Pro Am League Season 18 Finals on the PlayStation 4 side. It's a best-of-7 championship series between Farewell and Greatness. $12,225 on the line for the winner. $500 going to second place. It's a best-of-7 right now. Greatness is up 3-0, looking to close the door, looking to get the clean sweep, but Farewell is fighting strong right now here at home, trying to extend this best-of-7 series the best they can against a strong team. Will they secure a win? Will we go to game number 5? We're going to find out right now in our final 5 minutes of action. But, of course, remember, if you and your 5 think you have what it takes to compete with some of the best in the WR Pro Am League community, please go to WR-League.com to sign up for all their upcoming tournaments and events on both Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Let's jump back into our final 4 minutes of action here at the home court of Farewell. It's a tied-up game, 44-44. Don't look away. Find your seats. Refill your popcorn, because this is going to be a great one right now in our final couple of minutes. Now on the side for Farewell here in the all-whites. fighting for their finals lives right now. 3 seconds on the shot clock. A huge rejection coming in from Goofy as Football Guy just can't get the separation that he needs to put one up. And Goofy, a great defensive stop. Now a second, 1 second, 0.8 on the shot. Reg, no good. Tack Tuck the offensive rebound, a gigantic one there for his squad to get the reset. And they're going to have to act quick, though, as they only have 6 seconds on the shot clock. A great extra pass to the corner. Unit can't knock it down. Can't guard Rob. Pulls down another offensive rebound. 2 second chance opportunities now. And there's the backdoor cut from Football Guy to get active off ball. Puts his team up by 2, 46-44. Farewell in control right now, up by 2 with 3 minutes remaining. Can Duck and the Squad for Greatness answer back? We know they're going to get loud. Tack Tuck with a good poke right there against Goofy, the NBA 2K League Season 1 champion. And Tack Tuck's going to go all the way. No, he'll pass out of that, and that's going to lead to a turnover, unfortunately. There's Screddy up to Crush, and the hammer make it 46-46. A tied-up game with 2:40 remaining. And both of these teams, it's going to come down to defense. It's going to come down to who can force those turnovers and stop their opponents. And Rob, great kick down from Reg. He's able to put one up over Goofy. And Rob has played phenomenal all series long. He secured that NBA 2K League Season 3 draft spots during the Warriors Gaming Invitational. So make sure to keep an eye on him because this is a good one. And 46-48. Farewell up by 2, and Duck is going to draw the foul coming in from Tack Tuck, so that's going to be a big one. Will one of these teams get into the bonus? Will free throws become a situational matter of effect that we have to keep an eye on? 2 timeouts each. Duck puts up a big 3, no good. Rob secures the rebound, and a chance to go up by 2 possessions right now for Farewell here at home. 2 minutes remaining, and this offensive possession is crucial for them to keep the energy. Reg draws 3 defenders, the pump fake, the kick out over to Rob, the big man, the huge 3 for him to put his team up by 5, and Farewell is rolling right now in our final couple of minutes of game number 4. A chance to extend this series. They don't want to lose. Screddy, though. ZDS knocks down a 3 of his own from the half-court logo to answer back, putting his team back down by 2 with 90 seconds remaining. They have to get a stop. And oh, Tack Tuck, a great stop and go, but Goofy read that like a book, rejects it into the second row courtside, and they're going to have to reset in the inbound now. And wow, Tack Tuck, a nasty move on offense, but Goofy just stopping everything. Truth is going to be called for the body. Can't guard Rob is going to go to the line for 2. Huge free throws right now for his team here at home. Let's see if he can get him to roll. First one is perfect right there. Second one, can the big man convert? Yes, he does. 53-49, a 4-point game. Greatness still very much alive in this one. Farewell, a chance to force game number 5. $12,000 on the line. Don't want to get swept, but Goofy and the boys are going to try to find a way to stay in this one. And you got to keep an eye on that painted area, of course, as Goofy is totally dominant down in that area right there. And now Reg in the squad. Reg going to go straight in. Gets the pro hop. Can't get anything from it, though. And a great pickup from Crush to stay on can't guard Rob. You got to be aware of that pick and pop as Rob can knock down the 3. And you don't want to allow it late into this one. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Rob, pump fake. The leaner not going to go for the big man. He gets his own rebound off the long bounce, though. And they get a reset with 10 seconds. What will they do from this one? Football Guy, perfect finger roll with the body. And they're going to stay up by 4 with 47 seconds remaining. Don't look away. This is crunch time right now. Can't guard Rob has his takeover badge. That will be crucial here in the final 40 seconds, but a great slip off that pick, and that's going to be 2 takeover badges now for both big men. Greatness, a chance to close out this series right now, trailing by 2. Farewell just has to eat up a little more game clock, has to score on this possession right now to maintain this lead. Will they do it? A quick timeout coming in from Tack Tuck. That possession couldn't have gone any way right there, but they're going to get the reset. Both takeover badges for both big men on right now. 10 seconds. Football guy, ball in his hand. Played phenomenal all evening long for Farewell. A guy being named football guy can truly play on the hardwood, but he gets rejected. Here comes greatness on the run. 3-on-1. Nothing coming from it, and a great defensive pickup for greatness. The stop and pop from Duck, no good. Goofy gets the rebound, the pump fake, the up and in off the second chance. 55-55, 2.4 seconds remaining in game number 4. An absolute stunner right there. The 3-on-1 defense, I can't believe they stopped that run, but Abel right there off the miss. Reg, 3, no good. We're going to overtime, folks. Do not look away. This is going to be a great 3 minutes of action. This is the WR Pro Am League Season 18 Finals on the PlayStation 4 side. Game number 4 heading into overtime. Put another 3 minutes on the clock because we are going the distance and some. Greatness here in the funeral, all black, looking to close out this series, get the sweep, secure $12,225 in the prize pool. But Farewell here at home has played phenomenal, has stayed up to the challenge, trying to extend this series to go to game number 5. But they got 3 minutes at home, and they need to play great right now against this greatness squad if they want to do just that. Our first possession does go out of bounds off that second chance opportunity. Now greatness, 2 seconds, got to put one up in a hurry. Screddy Cat knocks it down, but guess who it is? It's Goofy. Pulls down the rebound, the missed opportunity, the steal, and that's going to be a dunk in transition for Reg, trying to keep his team up. And Farewell now 57-55 with 2 minutes remaining. That first minute of overtime, just a long possession for greatness, but a great steal on that kick out right there by Can't Guard Rob. Keeps his team in it, but Duck says, watch out, baby, I'm hot. Knocks down a gigantic 3 for his squad, and that's the tough part right there. Not only do you have Zero Dark Screddy, one of the most lethal shooters in the NBA 2K League on this greatness team, Duck, he can do it all at that point guard position. Football guy answers back with a 3 of his own. He says, SnowBikeMike, I can do it all too. Watch this, and he knocks down a big one for his squad. Now back up by 2, though, and greatness with the ball. 1:40 remaining. Both teams with 2 timeouts apiece. We'll see if they start to use those. Duck trying to put his defender on skates. There's the pick and roll to Goofy. Goofy draws the foul and one with a great finger roll on tack. Tuck with the body. He's going to go to the line to possibly make it a 3-point play. Goofy now puts that one up, and it's good. Make it a 3-point possession for him. The big man doing what he has to secure this win. You know he's getting loud, the vocal leader of this greatness squad. I mean, $12,000 on the line. He's going to be screaming, and that's going to be a foul on Duck, pushing off on Can't Guard Robin. He's going to go to the line right here. First one is up and good. They're going to get the ball. So a reset with a tied-up game. 1:23 seconds remaining. 61-61. Farewell. That is exactly what they wanted, drawing that foul from Duck. And Rob knocks down the free throw. They get the ball back. Football guy puts one up. Goofy all over it, though. A big-time stop. There's the kick out in the run, and Goofy, good defensive possession from the big man. Has a huge offensive possession with the and one. He reads that pick and pop. He steps up on the shot and says, no, we're going to keep this. Now Farewell has to get a bucket, and that's going to be a silly foul coming in from Goofy, unfortunately, because it will lead to Farewell in the bonus now. 65 seconds on the game clock. Reg at the line for 2 gigantic free throws right now. First one is up and good. A second one to tie at 63 apiece. Can he do it? Yes, he does. That's a huge free throw. A silly foul coming in from Goofy when they could just go back into a half-court defense. And I don't know what that reach-in foul was for, but Screddy's going to call a timeout. Greatness now. They're facing a situation as they cannot be caught reaching or any fouls at that, as they're going to send Farewell to the line in the bonus. And that's a great read by Can't Guard Rob. Hand in the passing lane. A little bit of a tip, but it's going to go back in favor of Greatness. So Can't Guard Rob playing phenomenal defense right now in our final 3 extended minutes. Duck trying to get away from Tactuck, who's just bodying him left and right. He's reading this. Duck now gets a little bit of separation. The green from the short corner is perfect. A great stop and pop from Duck, and he can do just that. I love the play. Puts his team up by 2. Can't Guard Rob. Oh, I thought he was going all the way trying to get past Goofy, but he's going to stop, reset with Football Guy. 10 seconds on the shot clock. He blows past his man. A good kick down to Rob, and that's a good possession right there for Farewell to keep this game close. Can't Guard Rob now with 20 points for his team. He's the big man that you want to watch, but he's going up against Goofy, the NBA 2K League Season 1 champion. So this is a great matchup there. Good pickup from the corner. Hands in the passing lane. Can't secure that, though, but it will go back in favor of Greatness. Late into the shot clock. This is what they want. Screddy can't knock it down. Goofy pulls down the rebound, and Greatness will use their final timeout. So everybody take a look. 65-65. No timeouts for Greatness. Farewell in the bonus. They have to get a stop. 9 seconds on the game clock. Duck trying to get some separation. There's the hook. There's the throw to the corner. Truth for 3 is good. It's perfect from the left corner. 68-65 as Greatness might have the dagger there. $12,000 on the line. A chance to get the 4-0 sweep. Can't Guard Rob will put one up. Goofy stops that, and that is your ball game. Game number 4 gonna go in favor of Greatness. 4-0 in this WR Pro-Am League Season 18 Finals on the PlayStation 4 side. What a game. What a series. How much fun did we have for Championship Sunday? Of course, this has been another WR Pro-Am League broadcast. On behalf of myself and the WR team, we want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in on this beautiful Sunday night. Chat was electric. The series was great. 4-0 in favor of Greatness. That 5 is going to be walking away with the prize pool of $12,000 in their pocket. Greatness, Duck, Crush, Screddy, Truth, and Goofy walking away victorious on the opposite side. Big shout out to Farewell. They're going to be walking away with $500. Reg, Football Guy, Tactuck, Unit, and Rob. Congratulations to both teams. Another great season for the WR Pro-Am League. Season 18 in the books. Remember, 2K Hoopers out there, if you want to participate in their next upcoming tournament, the Turkey Shootout is the tournament that you want to sign up for. Remember, this tournament is intended for those players not participating in the Combine. So if you are participating in the Combine and want to sign up, make sure that you have time to balance both of these events. The WR Pro-Am League seasons will return after December 9th, after the Combine is completed. And of course, for all you 2K Hoopers out there, make sure to go work hard, have fun, and make the draft pool, because the NBA 2K League Season 3 Combine begins tomorrow, Monday, November 18th. We wish you all the best. We hope you compete hard, and we hope to see you in the draft pool after this Combine process. On behalf of your boy, SnowBikeMike, and the WR Pro-Am League, thank you all so much for tuning in and watching on our Championship Sunday. This has been the WR Pro-Am League Season 18 Finals on the PlayStation 4 side. Greatness will walk away victorious 4-0 over Farewell, securing the bragging rights, securing the title of WR Pro-Am League Season 18 champions, and walking away with $12,225 cash money. It has been a terrific Sunday night. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Like I tell you each and every time, be good to one another, be safe, and keep hooping out there. We'll see you on another WR Pro-Am League broadcast.